Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. It's Tuesday, which means it is food shop and meal plan day. If you're new here, my name's Kaylee and I'm food shopping and meal planning for a family of 4. There is myself, my husband Alistair, my son Harry and my daughter Megan. Harry is 6 and Megan is 4. So this week, my original plan before I got suckered in by the special buys was to do a meal plan that was as cheap as possible. We all know that the cost of living is going up so much in the UK, what with energy bills rising and food prices rising, and I just wanted to have a go at doing something that was perhaps a little bit more affordable. Now, when I went to Aldi, I did get suckered in by the special buys and I thought I could just leave those out and just focus on my affordable meal plan. However, I thought that wouldn't be real, so I've kept it in. But I will give you 2 prices as to what my food shop was and what my silly spending special buys was. So I hope that makes sense and I hope that's okay. I'll show you my food shop first and then I will I'll tell you what my meal plan is and how I'm planning on utilising everything, wasting as little as possible, just to save some money. So yeah, here's what I got from the shops. Okay, so let's see what I got from the shops. I got mango and some raspberries. I got some strawberries. I always go for the wonky ones. They're absolutely fine and they're a bit cheaper, which is always good. Some nectarines, cherry tomatoes, bananas, grapes, plums, apples. I got some little gem lettuce and a broccoli. Did I say blueberries? We've got blueberries, satsumas, the little easy peeler ones, a cucumber over there, some carrots, just the cheap ones, they taste the same, sugar snap peas, some shredded kale, and 2 packs of baking potatoes. I find potatoes are really good to just bulk out meals, make a really cheap meal, and just to save money, so that's why we are going with those this week. We've also got some yogurts. I went for these little delights. The kids have been really liking having 2 small pots instead of 1 big one, and these are cheap and pretty healthy, so that's why I went for them. I got some soft cheese with garlic and herbs for a meal that I'm going to make this week, and some butter because we ran out. I've got a sour cream and chive dip just because I've got some tortilla chips left and I thought that'd be a nice snack. Tuna chunks, we always get sunflower oil just because that's what Alistair prefers. And I got some hot dog sausages just to have in as a handy, you know, if we go off plan or we don't have a lot of time one evening kind of meal. I got a cheese feast stuffed crust pizza, again for the same reason as the hot dogs, because sometimes life gets busy, so I like to plan for that. I got some medium cheddar. I got a British spatchcock chicken with spicy tikka rub, and I'm hoping this is going to do 2 recipes that I've planned for this week. I got some beef mince and some chipolatas. I also got some salmon fillets. I only got 2 because the recipe that I'm going to do, this will feed the 4 of us, and I'll explain a little bit more about that later. I got 6 eggs, some chickpeas, a madras curry sauce. We had this last week and it was really nice. 2 tins of baked beans and some passata. And the last of the food items, I got some more tortilla chips. I'm just really liking snacking on these at the moment. I got some popcorn. The kids keep asking if they can have a film with popcorn, so I gave in. Some triple chocolate cookies, couldn't resist them. Cheese bakes. I use these as mini crackers in Megan's lunchbox and then put some cheese with them. She really likes that. I got some brioche rolls, some burger buns, 2 packs of these garlic and coriander naan breads, because last week I only got 1 when I did a curry and everybody really liked them and wanted more, so I've got a whole 1 each, which is far too much, but you know, we'll go with it. I got some Mini Delights strawberry yogurt flavour, some bread, some 50% high juice, we like the blackcurrant flavour, and then I got 2 boxes of cereal because we're almost completely out, and I got these cocoa peanut butter balls and honey hoops. Now for the special buys, and this is where I kind of lost it this week. Okay, so these were my special buys and just a couple of bits that I forgot. So I also got some kitchen towel and some shower gel, and then I got this really cute, happy little daffodil plant because the weather's been so bad, I'm so ready for it to be spring. And they just made me happy, so I brought them home with me. So there's my daffodils. I also saw, this was £10, so this is where all my money went. I saw this little storage caddy thing and I just really liked the shallow little drawers. I've made myself a little crafting area for my junk journaling and I just thought that would be perfect to put like stickers and papers and all sorts of bits in, so they are easily accessible and organised, because at the moment they're really not. And then I didn't need this, but I wanted to see what it was all about. So it's a bullet journal kit, and I used to bullet journal, and basically you get a notebook with dotted paper, I believe. There is a roll of washi tape in there as well, and there's some different pens. And I just thought, what a really cool way for someone who wants to get into bullet journaling to just have like a nice little starter kit of bits that they could use. I thought that was really cool. So if you're interested in starting one, definitely worth checking out. And then Harry's going to a birthday party this weekend. I needed a present and I saw this, so I thought it would be good. When there's 30 in a class and they're all having parties and things, it ends up expensive. This was £5, I think, and it's a make your own lip balm kit. I think it looks nice, it looks like good fun. I think it's really appropriate for a 7-year-old's birthday party, and I just thought that's just something else ticked off my list by buying it with my shop at Aldi. Okay, so that was my shopping, and as you can see, I did get suckered in by the little shelves and the little journal kit thing. The total of the shelves, so the shelf things, sorry, the camera's stood on them, that's why I'm pointing there. The shelf storage unit thing cost £9.99. The birthday present that I got was £4.99, and the journal kit was £4, I believe. So if we say it was about £19 that I spent on things that weren't food related, that brings the total of my food shop and, you know, like kitchen roll and stuff like that, that brings my total to, I think it was £58. So not the best. I have done it a lot cheaper. However, I did get like salmon and things like that, which aren't typically cheap ingredients. But I'm hoping the way that I'm going to use them is going to be more affordable than potentially it could be. And I'm hoping that that's useful for you to see how I make ingredients just stretch a little bit further. So my meal plan for this week is Bassa fish cakes. So I bought quite a lot of potatoes. Potatoes are really cheap and affordable. They're really versatile, and one of the main things I like to do with potatoes is if they don't get used within the week, peel them, chop them, mash them and freeze them. Mashed potato is really good for being frozen. It defrosts really, really well. And it just means that there is literally zero waste, which is always a good thing when you're trying to save money. The less you waste, the better. So I thought we'd make some fish cakes. I've got some frozen Bassa in the freezer, and it needs using. It's been in there for a while, but frozen Bassa is really cheap. It's much cheaper than like cod, and it's really tasty as well. So we're gonna have Bassa fish cakes, and I thought I'd just do a little salad with that, maybe a bit of a balsamic glaze dressing, and I thought that would be really, really nice. So that's a pretty cheap meal to do. We have breadcrumbs in the cupboard already. If you don't have breadcrumbs, you can make them. I tend to use the crusts of the bread because nobody in my family likes to eat those. So I just toast them, pop them in a blender, whiz them up till they're breadcrumbs, and you're good to go. It means that you're not wasting the crusts if you usually would, and you don't have to go out and buy an extra ingredient. So there's that meal. The next one I've got is, okay, I'm going to do this in a different order so I wrote it down. So I'm going to do a roast chicken with roast potatoes, carrots and broccoli. I'm going to do that tonight. And I bought one of the Aldi spatchcock chicken tikka chickens. They're really nice. We've had them before and it's just a really tasty family meal. Now I find if we buy a whole chicken, we can get like maybe 2-3 meals out of that one chicken, and it works out a lot cheaper than buying chicken breasts or even chicken thigh fillets or something like that. So buying the whole chicken and then making sure you get every bit of meat off it, you can then boil the carcass to make a stock, which is great for soups and things like that. I find that it's a really good thing to do if you've got the time and if you can be bothered. So that is going to be tonight's dinner. And then with leftover chicken, I'm going to do a chicken and chickpea curry. So I'm going to use the chicken because it's chicken tikka anyway, so I thought it'd go nice with a curry. I'm going to make the curry like I usually would with the chicken, but because we probably won't have as much chicken as I would usually put in for a family of 4, we're going to bulk it out with some chickpeas. I absolutely love chickpeas in curries. They're so tasty, they're really filling, they're really good for you, and they're really affordable. So throwing chickpeas in your curry is a great way to reduce how much meat is in it, and again reduce the cost. So that's something that we like to do, and we'll probably do on Wednesday maybe, I don't know. I got some sausages and I put to do toad in the hole mash and broccoli. Yeah, this is a really simple one. Obviously sausages aren't that expensive. Toad in the hole, generally we tend to have things like milk, flour, eggs in the house anyway, so it's just a case of mixing it up and popping it all in the oven. We get our milk delivered, so that is never in my food shop, just so you know. It's not that we don't buy milk, it's that we have it delivered. Yeah, so if you've ever wondered why there's never any milk, it's just because we have a milkman who brings it to us instead. So toad in the hole, mash and broccoli. And then I thought we'll probably only use half of the broccoli for that meal, because I know the portion sizes that my family tends to eat, and I know that we can get away with using half a broccoli in that. So then I'm going to make a salmon and broccoli cream cheese pasta. So it's really simple. You cook the salmon and you flake it up in the pasta with like cream cheese and obviously broccoli. It's really nice with some chili flakes as well, but I tend to add those after I've portioned the kids out. So because you're flaking the salmon up, it goes so much further, and we can get away with 2 like pieces of salmon, 2 salmon fillets, is that what you call them, to feed the 4 of us, because the flavour carries really well, and yeah, it just disperses through the meal really nicely. So again, that's another way that we can save a little bit of money, because we don't actually need as much to get the same amount of flavour into our food. Right, I've said the fish cakes, I've said the curry, I've said toad in the hole, I've said, what else have I said? Chicken roast potatoes. Oh, we're going to do homemade burgers. I thought homemade burgers would be a nice one. Alistair hates onions. Most shop bought burgers include onions, and so that is a bit of a problem for us because he's fussy. So I just like to make my own. It's cheap and it's easy and it's quick, and yeah, you can add the flavours that you want then. We just prefer homemade. I bought some of the, I think like the seeded burger bun things, and I think that will be really nice. Yeah, that's not the cheapest of meals. However, again, you can make the burgers the size and the shape that you want. So if you know, like my Megan, she has an appetite like a sparrow. She hardly eats anything. I know I could make her a smaller burger and reduce the waste. So then if I have any meat left over, I can make extra burgers to go in the freezer to feed the kids another day. So that packet of minced beef will probably do us a burger each for whatever night we eat it, and then I can make 2 other burgers to go in the freezer, and the kids can have those another night when we're eating separately. So it's just little things like that, and saving things and reducing the waste, that I find helps me save money the most. What's my last one? Okay, spinach and lentil dal. I love, it's on my meal plan quite often, and I love spinach and lentil dal. We already had the spinach, we always have it in the fridge because we've got guinea pigs and they love it as a little treat. So it's just so cheap and tasty, and one of the things that I find helps us keep to a tight budget is we always have a really well stocked like herbs and spices rack. And I think once you've got those, then you can make anything taste nice. So I'm going to make a spinach and lentil dal. I absolutely love it. Alistair will tolerate it, the kids will tolerate it, but do you know what? It's tough. And I think that's it, that's 7. I had actually put tomato and cheese omelette, but instead I got the salmon and broccoli pasta, so I obviously changed my mind somewhere around the shops and didn't realise I'd done it. But that's my meal plan. I'm going to try, if it's useful, to keep sharing each week different ways that I sort of reduce the cost of my food bill. Obviously this week went a little bit to pot because you know, the special buys got me, but I just need to, I need some glasses with sides on like this, so when I go down the special aisle, I can't see all the things that I might want to buy. But yeah, if you want me to keep sharing little tips in my meal plan videos, then let me know, because I'm worried about the way that prices are rising, and I know that a lot of people out there are as well. When I was going around Aldi as well, I noticed that it's all well and good, you know, when people say things like, oh, buy in bulk and it's a lot cheaper, but if you're somebody who, you know, doesn't have disposable income to be able to buy it all at once, perhaps doesn't have the space to be able to store massive bags of like pasta or rice or things like that, then actually that advice is rubbish. And I looked, and I think a tin of beans in Aldi was 39 pence or something like that, but if you bought the pack of 4 it was 90 something pence, which, I mean, obviously they're going to make it cheaper for you to buy in bulk, but actually what if that 39 pence is affordable and that 90 something pence isn't? Because for some families that is the case, and it just, I feel like some tips out there are really, really good, and you know, buying in bulk is one of them. However, if you don't have that disposable income to buy it all at the start of the month, and maybe your money comes in weekly, that's not necessarily going to be the most helpful of tips. So I thought if I start sharing some different tips in each video, then maybe 1 or 2 of them might be useful to somebody watching. I don't know. Let me know if that's something you want to see, or if you want me to just shut up, tell you what we're eating, and what I bought from Aldi. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I've got to go and brush my teeth because I'm going to the dentist in a minute, and I hope you have a wonderful day whatever you are doing. Please give this video a like, share if you think anybody else could find these videos useful for either meal ideas or, you know, how we save money on our food shop. Then please feel free to share these videos and subscribe and all those things that I'm supposed to ask you to do. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video.